Well, that was mildly embarrassing, but it's also completely fine. Hello, everybody. Um, yeah, we're. This is where my life is right now. This is abs. I. You know what? I don't even know what this is. This is Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I have no more information than that, and not gonna lie, that's not enough information. Oh wait, you can link your. I don't know for what purpose that you'd be linking your account, but yeah, that's a cool thing. Oh gosh, yeah, I guess we're just gonna jump directly into it, cause. Oh no, I have to name this. I have to name this. Also, what was the thing that I just realized I should check on? Yeah. Hold on. What would I be? I don't know what I would be doing to check on anything. So we're just gonna. Oh, I have to name. You know what? We're just gonna. Nah, we'll call him Chris. Why not? We will name our guy Chris. 'Cause I don't feel like naming this Shandle. That feels like a little too personal. Chris was just the first thing I thought of. Yeah. While this is loading, hi. It's been a hot second since I've done anything. Certain a decent amount of you thought I was dead, which, fair. It's a fair thought to have because I was gone for a very long time. Is that who I think it is? Hello, Usagi. I'm assuming that this thing can hear me because it's telling me that it can hear me, but I'm going to turn it up slightly just to make sure that it can hear me. Hello! Look, this is the thing that Rage sent me that I laughed at, I guess. I don't know. I was like, okay, what's a thing that I can do for like the quote unquote return stream that I can do in one sitting or at least just once and not feel bad about? But yeah, and I was like, I have this. It's just been sitting in my library and I was like, well, this will make a good thing. You both sent it to me. Okay, yeah, so I can blame you both for whatever happens next. I have no idea what to expect from this. I'm going to be completely honest. My expectations for this are incredibly low. I missed you guys a lot too. I've really missed streaming. I was actually really nervous about getting back into it because like I finally can. I finally can like start doing things that aren't just school, eat, sleep and survive. And like when I kind of got out of like when I tell you the last like 3 months since September, my life has been incredibly chaotic and full of things. And like now that I'm at the end of it, I'm like, first off, whew, that's over. Thank God. And second off, I have all of these things that I'd like to be doing that I haven't been doing. And now I'm starting to kind of do them again, slowly. But yeah. And I was like, what's a good first thing to do? Well, I have a bunch of things that I'm like in the middle of playing. Probably not the best thing to just jump straight back into because I don't remember half of the stuff that's happening. A bunch of stuff that I'd like to start playing. Maybe not the best thing to jump back into while I'm feeling rusty. And I was like, all right, what does that leave us with? Okay. I have Hooked on You sitting in my library, and I said I was going to stream it because it was gifted to me. And I was like, yeah, this is the perfect kind of thing. And wake up on a beach, no memory of how you got here. This is unfortunately similar to the last game I think that I played. Was that the last thing that I played? Was Find Love or Die Trying the last thing that I played? I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps it was. But yeah. I've been playing a lot of games recently where you wake up on a beach with no knowledge of what's going on. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Why did I name him Chris? I don't know. Chris isn't bad. Chris is better than Kevin. Reed, I think is the guy's name from Find Love or Die Trying. I do really want to finish that game, and I am going to finish that game. Eventually. once the rhythms are set and stuff. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Can who do go on what? Did I miss something? How do I hold on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Hold on. Is there a way for me to see the log? Text speed is whatever. Text size. There's no way for me to see the controls. All right. Cool. Cool. I don't know what's happening. You can go back to... All right. Cool. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Well, that's ominous. Whoa. Not now. Wait. The ocean is talking? The ocean is talking. Cool Eye Romance? I have no idea. I know nothing about this game. I know that there are 4 characters, and they are characters from Dead by Daylight. You know, we'll just see what happens. Please, go on. Oh, okay. Okay, then. As I was... As I was saying... Oh, that's funny. You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. Am I just laying in the water? As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ah! Ah! A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Also, the voice is in my head? Oh, they're all like bongo sounds. That's funny. Hold on. Let me turn that off so that I can kind of hear something. Anyway, not that. This feels like the wrong option, but that feels like the best thing to do. Alright, cool. You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. That's not nervous. That's not horrifying at all. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Huh. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's not the... No. Oh. I mean, that's better than the alternative. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand right there next to you. It looks like it's transforming into a magical girl. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? I don't know what voice to give her. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Dang! Her biceps! Huh. Is this Wraith? I don't know who this is. Oh, wait. She's falling apart. You're Trapper, right? Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. I don't know what that means. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. I don't know what that means. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. who wrote this game? Who made this game? Why is this game real? So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you So, we're going to pretend that for the entire time that my microphone had died, it had been on, and you could hear everything that I was saying. Do you think we can do that, guys? Does that feel doable? I think it's pretty doable. It feels doable to me. Feels doable. I think it's doable. What is happening? Ah! Ah! Why? I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but you can definitely see the general chaos that has happened. You can definitely see the things that have broken. Yep, you can hear me. Yeah, that's great. So you get to witness in real time as everything fully and utterly just kind of shuts down, which is annoying. I would love for just once to be able to do this and not have something break. Why? Why have you done this to me? No, you go back to the void. Yeah, I know the game sound shut off because I can't hear it, and that means you can't hear it. There we go. Game sound is back on. Like, it's embarrassing, but it's happened so many times that I can't even bring myself to be specifically embarrassed, because it's just... Anyway, how you doing, Red Frieza? I'm doing pretty well, aside from the last 5.5 minutes of my life, which I could have done without. I'll be fully honest. Could have done without all of the things that had just happened. But you know what? That's what growth is about. We grow, we change, we become better people. We become, we learn from our mistakes. Oh, he called me a tryhard. That's funny. Yeah, I'm doing all right, aside from just whatever had just happened. But yeah, how are you doing? This game has... I've only been in this game for like 10 minutes, and it's already been an experience. That's a word for it. It's been an experience. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Who do I like so far? Uh-oh. Ads. I thought I'd... It's fine. I'm not sure. My favorite so far is probably... I mean, I don't know. I haven't spoken to any of them. I guess the one who looks the nicest, probably Wraith. I'm gonna be fully honest. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, dang, they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Chris. You were made for this. Well, geez, the spooky ocean says not to be scared. I'm sure it's all going to work out. Yeah, definitely trust the ocean, which is talking. That's what all the school books say. They all say that you should trust the spooky ocean. With no good reason not to, the ocean spoke. You decide to head over and see what happens next. So what happens if I click that? Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. I don't know how. I just showed up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? No, she's not the ditz. I'm pretty sure she's, like, scarier than one of them. I don't actually know. I don't know any of their lore. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Huh. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Huh. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh, so all of you are armed. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Chris, you might want to, say something? Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Wait, there's a quiz? Very important. There's a quiz, or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. Can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? What? We'll say average, because I just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Oh, she doesn't seem to... She did not seem to enjoy that one. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Why? Why? I mean, flight, obviously. Flight, for absolutely certain. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. I don't know anything about her. I think I haven't played Huntress, but I know what she does. I have no idea what Spirit's up to. What was your best subject in school? History. Huh. She seems to be enjoying my answers, I guess. I'm so confused. I don't know what voice to give them. I feel like the voices I have are lame. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? What? Huh? I mean, dog. She probably creeps me out the most. She's coming on a little strong. My favorite color. Bingo. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. I don't care. She's spooky. My dream job? Sure. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. I like him. He's fun. Best flavor of ice cream. Ooh, geez, your eyes are looking a little too close. Horse flesh? Why is horse flesh a flavor of ice cream? Between the two, I'm a vanilla guy. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Okay. All of that happened. Hold on. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I mean, I agree it's mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. We should give the voice in our head I think he deserves a better voice. Hold on. That's cranked down a bit. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I'm not like other girls. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. You're full of glass. Should I be concerned that you're full of glass? I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? I feel her. I like her vibes. I like her vibes the most. It's part of her backstory. I actually, yeah, Spirit's the one I don't know anything about. Also, oh, who do I like so far? I think I just answered that. I like Spirit's vibes the most. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to just choose not to take part. The glass is from her father trying to kill her. I mean, she's pretty full of glass, so did he succeed? Like, she's pretty... I think I saw some glass on her side, too. Hello, LP. Welcome to what is definitely something that is happening. You'll DM me her backstory? Please do, actually. I like her vibes the most, and I'm very curious as to why she's just full of glass. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. What, did she not live up to some standard, and then her dad was like, well, time to make a new kid? Oh, wait, no, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Yeah, I'll eventually think of a voice to give the voice in our head. He's fun. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's lots of... Is that a nun cowl? Not this game. LP, I had to pick something. I had to pick something for day one. I'm sorry. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, she scares me the most. Yep, there it is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Grow a body. Simply get a body, loser. Meant to send that on Discord. It's fine. I won't time you out for dropping a link in the chat. Actually, if it'll let me just yeet that, I'll just yeet that. No, I don't want to ban Usagi. Fine, I'll stop. Wait, no, I just saw the thing. I want to copy the message. Thank you. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. I almost feel bad. I do feel slightly bad for her, I guess. She's just getting bullied. Whatever. Fog body. Okay, I think... So, order of, like, the ones that I'm the most, that are the most fun. I like Spirit's vibes. I think me and Spirit would get along the most in real life. Close second is Trapper. Trapper just seems like a unit. Wraith seems like someone who is around. And Huntress scares me. So, yeah, there's my order. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not nice. He's not nice. What is happening? Well, so, LP, let me take you back to a time during summer. Back when I used to stream, before what I'll just name the time of absence. I was gifted a game called Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Now, fast forward 7 months. 7 months? 4 months. No, 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. Fast forward 7 months, and now we're here, and I needed something that I could play once, and I picked this. And now that I've picked this, I can't unpick it. So we're all trapped here together. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes... Oh, gosh, I want to stop. Don't speak for me. Oh, no, what? I forget her voice. Also, is she a nun? Is that what she's... Is it like a nun's cowl stitched to a bunny hat? Stop speaking entirely, actually. Oh, they're all dogpiling him. Okay, we need to give this voice something. Well, first idea I had was a really bad New York accent, so... For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Nope, I hated every second of that. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. Show off what? If we're done playing, let's go do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I thought she said something else. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. Why does Trapper have a yacht? I still have no idea why a Dead by Daylight sim was even made. Yeah, LP, I'm with you on that. but it makes more sense than the KFC one, which is a real thing. It's free. If you ever wanted to experience something that was just so much of an experience. Yes, there's a KFC dating sim. I've played like 15 minutes of it, and then I was like, I think we're gonna stop. This was on stream. I did not play this by myself. I don't know why I felt the need to justify that, but yeah, it's on a stream. It's from really far back. I guess just some point last year. But yeah, there's a KFC dating sim. It's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It is both free and was made by the KFC Corporation. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of... Oh, so he's literally the stoner friend. Okay. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming. Simple. I am now going to pretend like that is not a thing. Me too, LP. Me too. Actually, no. I don't think I'll ever be able to delete that information. It'll just, occasionally, I'll remember it's a thing. Hey, what about our volleyball game? I can read. We can exercise and have some fun as a group. She's brandishing an axe. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? We're gonna go to the lounge because it's both right here and, yeah, I just kind of want to chat with Wraith more. It'd be... Wow, it's been so long. I've forgotten how to do voices. I've forgotten that I'm supposed to do voices. Hold on, let me get some water. I've been talking a lot more than I do normally. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. Like I said, I like her vibes. Also, she's missing an arm and a leg. And as we mentioned before, she's very full of glass. I mean, what kind of fool? What kind of monster? What kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Whom? Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinator. Yeah, we have activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only remaining help on the Oh No. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Oh no, they had one of their own planned. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore, wow, that's a word. That's a vocab word. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, we should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. You both... Okay. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. Nope, I'm changing the voice. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Are Dwight, Claudette survivors from the game, or are they just people who are here in this game? Hey, narrator? Yeah? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start mentioning something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no, no, no. I think you're mistaken. Seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has fancier accommodations than this island. Hello, amiibo. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what'll it be? I mean, I wanted to go to the lounge. That's what I said. Finally! Freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Excuse me, that was a long sentence. Spirit looks at you from beneath her giant sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. I mean, neither do I. You're kind of not attached to any of them. Then I tried to annoy everybody by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Oh, you poor summer children. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Ah! I don't actually know how... They're so sad. I feel so bad for them. Yeah, right. So, what will I be having? What will I be having? Sangria is an idea. Vodka soda is an idea. Scotch rocks, I think, is an idea. And virgin daiquiri, I think that's what that is. I don't know what daiquiri is. I know what all of the other three of these are. But, oh, hold on. Hello, Mello. Oh, that was a good stretch. Dang, it has been a while. I am so happy to see all of these familiar people. Ow, I think I actually stretched my shoulder a little too far. You did not just redeem save. Is that even a thing that I can do? Well, not until I make a decision. I forgot that I have save. Yep, save. Save is a thing that's been created. Also, what is... Wait, golden crowbar. What's with the golden... We'll just go with sangria, because I've actually had that. Something fruity, but refreshing. Hold the coconut rum. Sangria, maybe? My pleasure. Oh, wait, can I save now? I was redeemed. Oh, look at that. We'll save. Hydrate has also been redeemed. The golden crowbar is a crowbar that is golden, and is also a crowbar. I feel like a crowbar made out of gold is just the worst kind of crowbar in existence. Because, like, it'd be so soft. Like, the minute you try and use it, it would just bend. And it's also heavy. Gold is apparently very heavy. Like, I've always known gold is heavy. But I don't know how heavy it is in, like, proportion to its size. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Dorcas. And also, hello. How are you doing? It's been a while. How dare I insult the golden crowbar? I'm just saying that a crowbar made out of exclusively gold would both be too soft to be practical and too heavy to be practical. I mean, it'd be cool. But like, where are we getting this idea of a golden crowbar? It'll be like Minecraft logic, bonus damage but breaks faster. Ah! Breaks faster? Hold on, I just broke my chair. No. No! I needed that armrest. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, fixed. Wait, what are you talking about? Well, not we exactly. I watched someone drink a drink like that once, though. I don't know your backstory. You're like some tree spirit, probably, right? Right? Elfrey broke your chair using void powers because I disrespected crowbars. I did nothing of the sort. I disrespected the golden crowbar. I didn't even disrespect it. I just said that it was a thing. How is everyone doing today? Dorcas, I'm doing very well, especially now that you've showed up. Thank you so much again for the subscription. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I am a little confused by the existence of this game. I called it the worst. I called it impractical. I only called it impractical. Now it's your chance to be the one with the drink. What do you say? Oh, they're all just kind of showing up. This is some sort of juice for a child? Are there children hiding about? Again, terrifying. No, it's for adults. You know, the kind who like tropical fun. Is sangria particularly tropical? I don't know. I had it once a long time ago. It's like the entire Shandel clan had gotten together, and one of my aunts had been having some, and she was like, hey, you want to try it? And I was like, yes, I would in fact like to try it. It was pretty good. This is the only time I've ever had wine that I enjoyed. Just finished my dinner, and I'm now playing Dragon Quest Treasures. I have never played Dragon Quest. I've heard a lot of people talk about playing Dragon Quest, but I have never played Dragon Quest. Huntress really seemed to perk up at the idea of kids being around, and is bummed to hear that there aren't any. I don't know if I want you to be near children, but I'm quite glad it's just grown-ups on this island personally. Little ones should definitely not be exposed to this. Yeah. Not my cup of tea, but okay, sure. We can still use it for a toast, yeah? To new adventures. To new friends. To, That's funny. Did you just say Clink? Oh, did she say Clink? It's part of her backstory. She kidnapped kids. Not surprised. I will probably after this open the link you sent me and then spend like 3 hours going through all of the lore articles. The golden crowbar is in Left 4 Dead 2 and is a crowbar, so never insult it again. Well, I'm certain in Left 4 Dead 2 it's not bad. Oh, that's the thought that I forgot earlier. Someone had mentioned that you get bonus damage in Minecraft for gold, but it breaks faster. And I was going to say that kind of makes sense, because since it's heavier, you get more like bludgeoning damage. But the sword would also break because it's made of gold, which is a terrible metal for construction. But I don't know. I mean, like, hitting someone with a blunt object is just kind of worse than hitting them with a sharp object. I don't know. I mean, the real truth is, you know, it was Minecraft, but the idea of having a sword made of gold is a fun idea. I forgot what they were talking about. Since we've fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. Should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. Your leg's kind of hovering there. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine? Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. Most of the time, being hit by a crowbar is not good for your health. I don't know why that made me think of The Eminence in Shadow, which I watched recently, but it made me think of The Eminence in Shadow, which I watched recently and quite enjoyed. It was very funny. The first episode was very crowbar forward. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Oh my goodness, she never stops to breathe. Okay. Alright, I've caught my breath now. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. I'm loving the narrator. The narrator's great. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. What happened to you? Why are you this way? The topic I choose is books. Yes, my area of expertise. Novels, comics, fiction or non, reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. Also, that's a very interesting sword you've got there. A groan rolls through the crowd. There's 4 of you. Not even. Actually, yeah, there's 4 total, because Trapper's not here. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine. Based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Chris, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has gotten real soft these past 100 years. So, what's your favorite? Oh, she's old. That sounded... I mean, she's from the past. She's from history. That explains the sword. And, well, just the sword. Hold on. No, it broke. No more breaking, please. Okay, what's my favorite? I've never read Dracula, but I really want to. I have read, like, 0.02% of Frankenstein because I couldn't finish the book. School wouldn't let me keep it. And I think I read it just too late in the year. It was a school library book. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, it's an interesting read. I don't think I've read the book, but I've studied it, because why have I studied Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I don't know why I've studied Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I have studied Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Have I seen? I have no idea. I have a lot of information about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know why. We're gonna go with Dracula. Dracula is one classic that's still scary. I wouldn't know. I would really like to read it, though. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger, only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain? It's downright thrilling? Well, I guess, but I was going to say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he poses, you can't help but get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. You talk too much. It's endearing, but I'm still warming up. This is a warm-up stream. Oh gosh. No! No! Oh, I hope nothing broke. For everybody listening who just kind of heard me yell and then maybe something thumped, there was a cello sitting next to me, and I just hit it, and it fell, and I felt really bad. It is no longer laying on the ground, and it is now sitting up, but I will have to check later and make sure that it's not broken. LP, you had pizza today? I actually had pizza too. That was the last thing that I ate. We had a pizza for dinner. It was pretty decently good pizza. Pizza is a pretty good staple. Same here. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who did they think would buy into that? I'm so confused. What? So doctor says he's a bad boy, you're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone. Oh, cause yeah. If you're going to be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. I really should just read Dracula. Maybe I'll do that. That's an idea. That's an idea. I'm gonna file that idea in the idea file. The scariest part of Dracula, oh, good italicization there. Yeah, that's how that word works, is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know it, Humps, that's not an empty vodka bottle. Devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little... Nope. Who? What? Why is Jimin from BTS here? Trickster? Isn't it a little bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules. I'm not so sure who was asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Yeah, I'm not into K-pop yet. I also don't know why Jimin from BTS is here. Well, hello. Who is this new fan in the waiting? I'm not a new fan, Jimin. Beat it, hack. I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle of our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I will not ever... No. Oh, if I knew Korean, I could just speak Korean for all of his lines, and that would be really funny for me, specifically, just for me. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Yeah, go back to singing. I don't know, what's a song by BTS? What's a song BTS sings? Does anybody know any K-pop music by specifically BTS? Oh. I'm confused. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic-like. Yep. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Yep, that is why I gathered from this. Why did that Trickster guy make me think of a mix between Caspar and Lorenz? Ew. Hey. Caspar was one of the best characters in that game, and I will die on that hill. Caspar was great. Lorenz, I didn't interact with Lorenz a lot, and then he died, and then I didn't have to... Actually, did I kill him? There's an above 0% chance that I killed Lorenz. I don't think I did, because there's no reason for me to have, but he might have died through my first playthrough. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, Trickster made me immediately think of a K-pop person. Put all your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. I do not require your accommodations. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. So do I just click? Oh, I hit stop. I am so stupid. Okay. 1, 2... How fast is it going? I just kind of have to stare at it. And... Sick! I hit the line exactly. Psych, you actually have to spin multiple times to get your real result. What? Are you serious? Hardcore spin the bottle. Alright, fine. It feels like they've changed the speed. Okay, come on. And... Whoop! That's Huntress. Okay. Dang it! I'm really not trying to get Huntress. It would be really funny if the one that I am the most scared of is the one that wins the bottle. Okay. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. If I get Huntress one more time, Huntress wins. That's Wraith. Okay, that's Spirit. Yeah, it's literally I flip a coin. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known. Shandal's voice is right here, along with Shandal's burning desire to just kind of cry. I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't know how to make it stop happening, but it is just kind of the absolute state of no! Well, I'm glad that I saved, because I did not mean to do that. Yep. Technical difficulties. I genuinely, this is a very recent thing. I don't know why it started happening. What happened? Yeah, so I have this wonderful mic setup, right? It's beautiful. It costs money. It does things. It's great. But this thing that it's recently started doing is it will just randomly, for no reason, stop working. It'll just disconnect. And I will not be able to see anything because the microphone is still transmitting, but the computer is no longer picking it up. Where is the problem? Probably with my computer somehow. I don't know. This computer has served me well for many a moon, but it just kind of hates me recently. You can hear me now, right? Like, I'm not just talking into space after having assumed I fixed the thing. Great, because that's the slight worry. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. Throw a crowbar at your computer. As much as I would love to do that, I unfortunately cannot afford to replace my computer. Now, if I randomly got like $200 to $300 extra, yeah, sure, we'll crowbar it. I will record myself crowbarring it. Actually, no, I like my computer, but I would be lying if I said that I had not multiple times considered replacing it because it keeps doing this. Replace your computer with the crowbar. Streaming off of a crowbar. That's an idea. That's very much an idea. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. What does that mean? Oh, you're actually getting a PC soon. Yeah, dang, you're gonna ascend past me. I'm still in laptop land. And, oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Yep, the guy that just washed out of water. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Poor guy. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Why is Jimin still here? Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected-ster? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Chris. Real good. I'm not into overly pretty Korean boys. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. Why? No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Oh dear. What is this game? This game is what I assume the aftermath of Hard Drugs is. And that's a complete and utter joke. Yeah, this game is what I imagine taking meth to be like. Why meth? I don't know why that was the first thing. I think I need to sleep. I think sleep is something that I should be getting more of. No, who needs sleep? Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices. Oh no, I think we have Tired Chandel today. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Well, you can starve. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Chris, you thinking what I'm thinking? No? It's gonna be the person It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Oh, I wasn't thinking that at all. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. I didn't want to know that. It took you 12 hours to cook a person. Huh. Huh, great. Yeah, I don't know why cannibalism. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvs. Hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop. Please. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. This scares me a lot more than the actual Dead by Daylight. Yeah, like, at least in the actual game, you can run. Oh, his little club has a name? You can club it to a second death. Hurry and volunteer to carve up Felix, not Felix. No. Not Felix. Why did they give him a name? I feel so much worse. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tool. Okay. Yeah, they're all maintaining their tools. They're always terrified of tetanus. How do you get tetanus from a club made out of bones? Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it. He hated when it got cold. No! No! Oh, gosh. Oh, okay, so we hit spacebar. Yeah, I'm ready to carve up Felix. Not Felix, no. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. Oh, I have to keep this up. All right. Oh. Good enough. Why is it faster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Perfect. Oh, I'll have to do this again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ugh. I got, what was it, 2 perfects? Or just 1 perfect and a kind of? I mean, she seems pretty cool about it, so yeah. Machetes aren't weapons. That's the thing. They're tools. They're really not designed for fighting. They're designed for cutting plants. They're not all masked. Only one of them is wearing a mask. 2 of them. Huh. She just doesn't... Anything is a weapon if you're brave enough? Well, yeah, but there's a difference between improvising a weapon and using a real weapon. Like, if I was choosing a weapon, I would never choose a machete. I respect myself more than that. I'd pick a real weapon. But, like, if I was in a pinch and I had a machete, obviously the machete's gonna work. I don't remember what it... Oh, the ocean's talking. Hold on. Come on, we're trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I was talking to... You choose crowbar because crowbars can be very effective in a lot of situations. They're like the duct tape of tools. Actually, yeah, crowbars are literally the duct tape of just tools in general. Huh. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's one thing. Think about it, Chris. Number 2, is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. I mean, you're just kind of full of glass. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. What? Oh, I say you're talking about the duct tape as tools thing. I said they're like the duct tape of tools because duct tape just kind of does all of the things. Like, if you're creative enough, you can use duct tape to do quite a lot. Honestly, more than you should. But, like, if you wanted to, if you stressed just a little bit, you could absolutely make duct tape work for most things. And the same could be said of a crowbar. You can use a crowbar for most things that you don't need a screwdriver for. I think. This is just, remember, we have Tire Chandel. Nothing I say should be taken fully seriously. Oop. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in the "you ate it." But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Oh. What do I say? I will take everything you say seriously. Then you will, See, I was going to say be arrested for arson. I don't know why that was the first thought that I had. Also, I don't know why I think you would be arrested for arson if you listen to what I say. I don't generally advocate for violence. Don't look through my stream history. What do I say here? I guess I'll just be honest. Spirit probably will appreciate that. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what it almost certainly is human meat, to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts, and these noises. Everything is so vile I might throw up. Dang. Huh. Wow. Man really did just kinda... Oh no. Oh no. You're not nearly as panicked as you should be. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. The ocean is a character? Yep, the ocean speaks, has been speaking, and is a character. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Shut up. Shut up with your fourth wall cracking nonsense. I'm upset. I am upset and mildly frustrated. I opened this game with the entire, complete intention to not be invested in it at all, and now I'm very curious about what's going on. I did not read any of this, and now I'm confused and concerned. What? Why? You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. This does not seem like something she would do. I am very worried. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge. I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? I really want to just read her thing. She's so curious. You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? Huh. I mean, I don't know what to answer here. I have the answer that I want to do. I'm not sure what just happened. Can I? I can. Paste and... Nope, never mind. Cool. That's gone. You know, I'm just gonna... Yep, cool. Looks like it's still working. Oh, wait. I would hear it if it breaks now. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. None of you have any context for the myriad of thoughts that just raced through my head. Anyway, you found someone special. We're just gonna... Okay, Chris, real smooth. She's gonna be mad about it, right? A friend. Perhaps something more? I don't know what this island has planned for me. Ha! A friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. I had friends once, before I was chopped into a bunch of tiny pieces by my father, but that doesn't explain the glass. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm floating in a cloud of rage. Ugh, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter, I didn't take care of myself. And now, I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose. My destiny. The purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but... Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. I swear if this sounds like a self-help book. You're not stupid. That sounds badass. Right? But I didn't let it out, and then I, chop chop. And now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? Huh. Well, this is my answer. No dragon, just fire. A raging inferno, in fact. Begging to burn this whole place down if I let it out. Maybe I am the dragon? If she doesn't think that's stupid, I'll laugh. I'm sorry, but you're no dragon. And breathing fire, that's some Hobbit-type nonsense. I'm a descendant of proud samurai. Our dragons are on a whole nother level. Unfortunate. It's gonna be Huntress, right? Oh, it's them. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. I'm running out of water. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out? Been there before. Even though it's taken some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Dang. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. He changed his name. We've still got to get started on story time, so. Chris, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. That's a name. Well, I guess we're just going to kind of max the spirit route. I choose you, Spirit. Still waiting for a Dead by Daylight killer with a crowbar. I mean, you've got Wraith. He uses a club. It's vaguely shaped like a crowbar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This entire experience is still being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Do you still have it with you, Spirit or Wraith? Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and... Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Ahem. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and I'm going to tell my story. I call it... The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away, but how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" cried someone inside the box. It was a man. No! No! Something or other. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking at this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid, and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. I don't know what's happening anymore, so I'm playing Clone Wars in the background to keep my sanity. It's story time, LP! Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all on this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the sad, strange prisoner. Still, I would like to keep my sanity. That's fair, I guess, LP. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return, and he did, pressing his lips to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise? Promise that I'm not alone? What? Yes, she promised. I do. And pressing her palms against the outside of the cold box, without truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. Thank you, said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice. And he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be fulfilled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. Been watching an amount of Smallville no human should watch. Oh, wait, the Superman show? I've seen a couple episodes of it. My uncle was really into it. I actually thought it was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. And that's when her eyes landed on the man. Or at least, what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll almost, pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold, pale, Eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. It's good, but with the amount I have watched it, the soap opera stuff gets old really fast. I don't remember much of the soap opera aspect of it. I remember, like, this one time, not Lois, but the girl that Clark was into. No, not her. There was some woman who I can't remember what she did or what her thing was, but like an old friend of hers who was obsessed with her came into town and like he was like, I don't know, he was like a stalker, and it was really weird. I don't remember how that situation ended. Yeah, is that the only thing I remember of Smallville? Like, I remember the first episode. It's been a long time since I watched Smallville, but I remember liking it a lot. Occasionally I'll like remember it and be like, huh, maybe I should see if I can find it out. Huh. Started watching it 2 months ago and I'm already at season 7. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a lot. Wait, why is everybody upset? Wait, this game is supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. I'm so confused. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna do the thing. Huh. I did not expect her to hug you back. I expected her to draw a knife, but this works. Instinctually, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward movement, and you nearly fall over into the fire. Oh dear. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? Yes, I do mind quite a lot actually. I'm not into K-pop. He doesn't wait for an answer. Of course not. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. I don't like him. He makes me uncomfortable. Heard the intro so many times that it is engraved into my brain. I feel that. I've done that a couple times. I don't want to talk to you. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines? What if I like sardines, Trickster? No one can give you what I can. What, K-pop? You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. No. You aren't gonna... No, I'm not gonna... No. Oh, Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. Is that a story about her? This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are absolutely flabbergasted by that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're a god. I mean a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. What is our little talk? You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickly. I believe you, completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so is the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really? You'd call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or, well, maybe it's coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless... Sound alerts are off. Oh, yeah. Oh, there are so many things that I forgot to fix. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know that. I will have those up and running by the next time I stream. The reason they're gone is because I deleted Streamlabs, and I'm now back to just using normal OBS, because Streamlabs was being difficult, and I was like, you know what? OBS takes up less space than you. Delete. And, yeah, now we're here. And, you know, OBS has been working pretty well so far, aside from a very, very minor amount of glitches in the beginning. But yeah, I finished everything, and I was like, wow, I have a lot less... I have a lot less set up in OBS than I did in Streamlabs. I wonder how many redundant things I had in Streamlabs. I guess I forgot sound alerts. I'll fix that when I look at things. Maybe not tonight, but probably in the morning, you know, after I've slept. Actually, am I gonna sleep? Nah, sleep is for the weak. Who needs sleep? Yeah, descendant of noble warriors, you're very cool. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. You were not trained. You were not trained for that. Can I say monodam? Sure. Why not? Monodam. I should re-record that. These are all thoughts for Shandel, who is awake. I'm gonna save real quick. I did think about that. I would like to overwrite. Thank you. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it. I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep, when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. So why are you full of glass? I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Sure. Yep. Who taught you to trust a stranger? I should have done. I shouldn't follow my heart. I should follow my head. Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? Huh. And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa. Ocean Air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain two someones standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Why? What? What? No. You're not... Aw, that's sad. She misses her mom. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight. Towel from Dwight, yes. Then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. Dang, this game is almost making me want to play more Dead by Daylight. I do not dislike Dead by Daylight, by the way. You can't catch me off guard this time. Yep, I heard it. I heard it happen, and then I fixed it. And now it's fixed. I'm immune. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Dang it. I was so proud of myself for not forgetting what I was saying, and then I forgot what I was saying. Is there, like, a way to see the chat log? No? We're certain? Dang it. Whatever. Dang it, and it was a really neat thought, too. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Dead by Daylight. That's what I was talking about. I do not dislike Dead by Daylight. I do dislike the Epic Games Store, which is what I have it on because it was free. I liked the game. I enjoyed the game a lot. I preferred playing as the killer, but I normally do. But, like, playing as the survivors in Dead by Daylight was actually fun. Like, it's a good balance, I think, because you actually do things and can, like, you can actually do things, which is not true for most games that have, like, player is the antagonist and other players are the protagonists type dynamic. They have agency and they can do things, and those things are viable. But yeah, this game's got me almost wanting to play more Dead by Daylight. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life? Or has it already been taken from you, and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you could dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. What? They're scary. Don't you dare start playing music. What is happening here? Oh, you're kidding me. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're just picking... Okay, well, I want 102. Oh. Why do I want 102? Just because it was there. What am I listening to? Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I think we know. What's her secret for falling asleep when she's restless? Very Japanese and pre-industrial revolution of you. Industrial revolution of you. Blech. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Did she just give me the comb that her mother used? No way! No way did she give me her mother's comb. That's really cool. I am almost fully invested in this game's story. Ow, my neck. Wait, paralyzed, what? Did someone drug me? Well, technically I don't hate Dead by Daylight, but I really hate the players. Yeah, that seems to be a problem with a lot of, like, games that are good, just that their communities suck. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. it shouldn't still be as spooky, but now that you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, this one is still undeniably odd. Hold on, I have to push a button. I will say, and this is something that I appreciate quite a lot, is that... no, come on. Is that pushing buttons in OBS as opposed to Streamlabs, a lot more, just a lot better. That's loud, but it doesn't matter. The Dark Force from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but by now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. What does that mean? The ocean literally just says, I see you trying to become fully water. Nah, that's my turf. Even if I'm playing with one random, I usually want to quit. Yeah. And that's just how competitive type games are. Like, it's... I don't know. It's, yeah, it's just how it is. Competition can bring out the worst in people. And sometimes the worst in people is very, very annoying. Who's looming over me? Trapper. That? Huh. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. How do you get scars like that? How do you get scars where your skin is coming up in literal squares? You look like you've been like... You look like you created a Philosopher's Stone. Anybody who gets that Full Metal Alchemist reference, you're a real one. I was checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper does not answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the... about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for the first time, maybe, you drift off to sleep. Again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Is that a reference? Does Trapper poison things? I know he has bear traps. I don't know what else he does. Imagine waking up because you fell into a bear trap. What's going on here? Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer really makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn things around. Like that one time, I spent a day and night searching for food in vain. Only to return to my cabin, spent and starving, to find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. As far as gameplay goes, he only does traps. Oh yeah, okay, cool. No poison. Look, I'm always full of rage, and the key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it.
I'm a master of self-control, and right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. That was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it! Anyway, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell him, though. I want to lead him on a little more. It'll make that much better for me when they're screaming. I'm not really sure of how I feel about Chris. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Chris if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about him that maybe could work out for my plan, or, for me. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I didn't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are his choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Why is the achievement that I just got called Still Alive? Can I just die in this game? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that happens? You open your eyes. Sun shining, not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. Wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. What's that echo? Is it just me? Is it just me? It is just me. Wow, that's trippy. I'll do my best to ignore the sound of my own voice overlapping the sound of my own voice. That'll take some getting used to. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? No. And talk about Jimin from BTS. We meet again. At this rate, I'm going to end this game just declaring war on all K-pop. No, specifically Jimin from BTS. You got me coffee. I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that. Today's an important one. Why? My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. I'm not drinking that. Who's yelling? Oh, it's probably Dwight, right? Oh, this is the narrator. I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to. Not an eternal prison of pain. Pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So, can we move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love, and or that's the thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And, whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small... They're literally just saying, hey, we made this game. Could you please appreciate us for it? Yep. That's funny. I'm also feeling my throat start to shut down. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. We'll get to the next minigame. Or the next, milestone, and then that'll be a good place to end, because I'd like to be able to speak tomorrow. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Chris. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe Chris isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here? Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond. What is it with this game and its hatred of the fourth wall? Hey, look at that! Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Chris. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Chris. Did you hear us? We're all having fun! If I do this... Oh, that sounds a lot better. Okay, note for self. I'll bring the filter down next time. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. Dang it! They got me. They got me. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey Chris, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. This game really hates the fourth wall, guys. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bots. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit... Wait, where did they get bacon and pancakes from? We had to eat a person for dinner, but we have bacon and okay, whatever. Whatever. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day, on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how this day was... Woo! Oh dear, I needed that on. I need that on. Crowbar indeed, LP. Yeah, I just noticed my monitor shut down, and I was like, I kind of need that to make sure that nothing breaks that I can see. Anywho. Oop. I don't know what happened there. No falling over! Stay where you are. You have not been authorized for a collapse. Alright, cool. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection. Trapper stands up to talk about how this day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Cleaver. Whoop. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. The island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all dependent, but she's secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along? Ah well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to, and just like that, here comes Spirit. The only one I wanted to talk to. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing, and last night was no different. So, in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Chris to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine of ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's, when will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expecting, what am I supposed to do? What? Clone Wars didn't work. Sanity officially gone. Oh no, yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy. I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Yep, good job. What a power play. Keep wanting more. Oh dear. Shame you didn't get any breakfast, but no, you didn't get any pancakes? Chris. Buddy, you gotta be more assertive. You can't leave without the pancakes. You get the pancakes, then you leave. You haven't eaten in a day. It's probably not good. Oh, you can probably starve to death in this game, can't you? I will not be sucked in. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it there. A little more. Oh, wait, what? I don't want to read any of those. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. They're probably just building something. Ooh, I think I heard something pop with that last one. Huh. Oh wow! Look at the super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion. Dwight is... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I don't want to have this conversation anymore. Oh no. Oh no. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping that if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. No, it does not. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. And she's still laughing. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Ah, I feel bad for Quit. Dwight, that's his name. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Chris. You're gonna need it. Need to hide in my corner. I need to go. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. No. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. Didn't even get any pancakes. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's Jimin from BTS. Go away! I don't want to talk to you! I don't like you! You're weird! I almost said and Korean. I have no problem with Korean people, just this one. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Please don't. Please leave me alone. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. I think he's frustrating. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends, just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not enough open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. You're one to talk. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some slow, deep breaths, and if someone doesn't yell cannonball, I'll be sad. Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that brings a bit of welcome darkness to this tropical nightmare. Best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot. But I guess I've got a feeling that you'll appreciate it in the way that I do. Not like these other killers. They don't get me. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them all. And I'll get my father, too. And punish him for what? I can't really do the voice. I have fully lost the ability to change my voice in any way, shape, or form. Should have done some vocal warm-ups or something. Oh, well. Spirit radiates a menacing aura. Waving her sword around in the air, she threatens, well, the entire universe. It's scary. And more than a little hot if you get turned on by menacing. Look, all this time on Murderous Island has got us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I'd suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance. But you've also seen that there's a more sensitive side hiding within her. Which one do you think will win out? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go off with Spirit, the Huntress interjects. I don't want to spend time with you. You're spooky. It's not a tough choice at all. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because lemons were poisoned all along. Just want to stay in your corner? Well, unfortunately, LP, you and I are on the front end of this disaster train. That's a good one. Disaster train. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. This narrator's crazy. So who will it be? Well, I gotta go with Spirit. You've made the correct decision. But know this, just because you... I appreciate her. Well, of course, you've still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe our connection is real, but I've been hurt before. Literally. With a katana. But why are you full of glass? A katana that I now wield in spectral form. You feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, her eyes are a really nice light color. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it's too late to change your answer now. On that note, I'm going to save. I don't know why, I just feel like it's a good idea. How long does it take to go through this? Cool. This is probably a... We'll go a little bit longer. We'll go till 2:30 or 12:30, and then we'll cut there. Because I am starting to lose my voice, but it's not so bad. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. I think that's very cool. You look Spirit up and down and notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. Actually, she's wearing all black and red. Spider lilies are very important. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Maybe not. Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. Like a black hole. A place that swallows light. A dying star. What are we talking about? Yeah, she thinks you're stupid. Yep, not into space. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The peace doesn't last too long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. Spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down, then pats on it gently. Clearly, she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an... I assume it's for myself, and I don't want it. No thanks, I'm good. Dang it. Huh, I wasn't expecting that. Well, made my bed, gonna move forward with it. Floating, that's actually pretty interesting. I mean, this one is just gonna make her mad. I am curious about the shards of glass. You really want to know? You're not creeped out by them? I mean, I was, and now I'm just curious. Just nervous because you know the answer might be very personal, but she's a person you want to get to know. What? What was with the glass? But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all of these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out, the way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it. Even though it gives me strength, I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was. I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Chris. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love, this world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted into these vengeful poses, it really does a number on my joints. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Wait, what? Oh, it's another minigame. Oh dear. Oh dear. Perfect. This minigame is not hard or inputty in any real way, but it's tricky. It's tricky enough to be like, I'm a little nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeet. Okay. Consistently not bad. This one's hard. I can't. I'm having trouble tracking it. Okay, cool. Well, I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going. Eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between Spirit and yourself. Evil, as it clearly is, in this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. Is it Davy Jones? Is it David Joneson? From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death. A spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens towards the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shout of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh right, it does that sometimes too. Should we, do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again, except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbone flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Wraith. He's emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or anything. I came here for that. Wraith points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. Can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me, those dead pirates, or that mermaid I saw washed up on the shore one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in the movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island. Or something. I'm pretty sure I've figured out the basics anyhow. If you come with me, you can get cut. Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple buttons off of Wraith's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way. You'll see. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out, you scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe when you get a peek at the bathing suit underneath. For someone who seems intent on proving on how little she cares for what everyone else thinks, blah, blah, blah. It's got straps for days. I don't know why I couldn't read words. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. And Claudette and Dwight are our local charity cases burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. Doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Oh, that's funny. Didn't you just feed us one of your friends? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute. There's no announcement here. But there is a me. You've got mud in your ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am, and so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. You need to escape? Well, you're trapped here with me. I refuse to let you leave. Ow, my hand is stuck in the... Okay, cool. I got that back. And that's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You've got a secret lair? Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I've got, sap. Sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Okay, so this feels like it's the game. Huh. Yeah, okay, so it feels like to, like, win the game, I should go with Wraith, or, like, spend time with more of the people, but I'm just gonna keep talking, I'm just gonna keep hanging out with Spirit. Not super worried about fully finishing the game. Wow, roast him. So don't tell me what I can and can't do, or can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks! Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking, and we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. I have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure seems like some video game community forum thread minutia. Oh, wow, they roasted everybody. Sure doesn't... I still can't get over her. She just goes like, hiding in your lair, ringing your little bell, crying like a baby. I don't know, that just made me laugh. It's hard to laugh right now as my throat's telling me to stop talking, please. Yeah. Oh no, why do I have to stop this? I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm gonna do that now. And I choose... I know what the game wants me to choose. I'm not going to choose it, though. Yeah, she has charm in her gloom. He just seems like a stoner tree spirit. Plus, he's vegan. How can I can't get along with a vegan. Yep, exactly. To hell with fate. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but why are you... See... And this is like a thing, and this is not something I've had to deal with in a while, but you know, like when you pick an option in a game and then the game takes it just way farther than you meant it? It's like, I said I want to hang out with Spirit, and Chris here said I want to hang out with Spirit, and also Wraith, your hair, whack, your shoes, whack. Literally just looked him in the eyes and said, you're a nervous wreck and I don't want to spend time with you. How do you not take offense to that? You're going to get killed, Chris. Like, Chris, you're going to die. Someone is going to kill you in your sleep. Oh, there's a cherry tree? Huh. It is just a... Why is there spy music playing? Oh, that's funny. We walk up to the tree. A cold breeze pulls some petals off and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean? I'm immune. Technical failures will never take me down. For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near that vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for this reason they're also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. In a way, it's the specter of looming death that calls attention to this special moment, to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Chris? I guess empowered. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. Huh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I made her feel bad. I feel bad about that. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. You think you should know that they can kill you if they get upset? Yep, I've realized that I've probably, Trapper is definitely gonna come after me. I didn't hang out with Huntress, and I did just tell Wraith to go, I don't know, take a self-help class. I don't know why Chris is so mean. But yeah. They saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck down their fear. But, despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me, my noble bloodline, my life has ended. But my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're so sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe you, right? Yep. But now, this time, we've really got a good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that is definitely not happening. It's like the entity. There is a surprising amount of lore in Dead by Daylight's backlogs. Do I know any of it? Not really. I just know it's there, and I was surprised. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. I guess it's time to go, or whatever. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. Why was there such a long pause? Anyway, that seems like a good enough point to save and leave so that my voice can please recover. This game was fun. I actually enjoyed this game. I did not expect to enjoy this game. I, in fact, expected to do the opposite of that. But, it's actually really fun. I kind of invested in it. Am I going to play this again? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I like this a lot.
thank you, Usagi and Frieza, for gifting me this. I actually really enjoyed it, significantly more than I thought I would. What else? My brain is thinking. There are words that I need to say, and I should like write down any announcements that I need to make just so that I can like have it nearby. But yeah, announcement wise, next week I am going to try. Actually, hold on. Let me pull up the dates for next week because I forget. Because depending on the dates, it's not going to be. I just want to see the calendar. Okay, next week is. Oh dear. I am going to do my best to stream at least 3 more times before the 23rd. There's a slight possibility that I might stream tomorrow, although that fully just depends on whether or not I am able to speak tomorrow. Yeah, streaming for the first time in such a long time has reminded me that there are a lot of smaller things that I have to make sure that I'm taking care of, like my voice. But yeah, I am definitely going to stream on Monday. What will I be streaming on Monday? Well, Awake Me knows, because Awake Me wrote all of this down so that I could know what I'm planning to do. Asleep Me doesn't. Oh wait, I have it written down. I can just pull it up and find out. There it is. On Monday. Oh, yeah. Okay, so on Monday, I'll be doing another brain fart. Yeah, so on Monday, we'll be continuing Find Love or Die Trying, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it. Tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, I will be streaming Simulacra 2, and I'll be trying to do a longer stream so that we can just finish the game in one sitting. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I am enjoying the game quite a bit. But yeah, so if I stream tomorrow, which is kind of up in the air, we'll be doing Simulacra 2 just so that I can burn through that. On Monday, planning to do... I just said it. Planning to do Find Love or Die Trying, get through that. There are a lot of quote-unquote dating simulators on my stream docket. I don't know why, just kind of there. And I will figure out what I am doing for the rest of the week when I am more awake. Simulacra 2, yay, finally. Yep. This game and Sim 2 are the two that I have been like, I just need to stream these. People paid money for me to play this, and I actually genuinely do want to play Sim 2. But yeah. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow, definitely Monday. And I don't know what other days next week. I will figure that out. I will figure all of these things out. Tuesday, I will tentatively say that we will have a stream on Tuesday. And what are we gonna do on Tuesday? Could continue this, or if I want to spice it up, I could do one of the new things. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I can do one of the new things. Oh, actually, since I have a handful of you here, I can just ask. So I have the things I have here that I could do is I could. So Cooking Companions, if anybody remembers that game, released some DLC. It's not super long. I think it's like 2 hours in length. But I was like, yeah, I could totally do that. So we could do that on Tuesday, or on Tuesday night, and hopefully my screaming will not echo through the house and wake up the rest of the Shandel clan. So we could do that, or I have a new game, which I am going to stream eventually, but we could do on Tuesday. It's a game called Nephilim Saga. It's like a strategy game with story. But yeah, hold on. Let me do a poll. I can do a poll. I do have that power. It's been a while since I have... yeah, my ability to interact with the mechanics things Psycho no Sutoka did not have an update. Don't you dare. Don't put that into the... My honor demands that I add that to the... No, actually. Loud. Ow, that was loud. Oh, that was interesting, though. Hold on. Let me... just need to open my... I will definitely have more of myself together in the future. Maybe. We'll see. Eeny, meeny, miny. There it is. Okay, cool. Slash poll. Yep. It's like, what we doing on... Alright, you know what? Nope, I'm just gonna like... I can't think of words. Tuesday stream question mark. I think I spelled it wrong. You know what? No. There's a lot of games on this docket that would make me suffer. So, yeah. And I'm not putting it at the top. So, cooking companions. That which shall not be named. And then the new kid on the block. Is there anything else that I could add to this? Let me see. That I can't do. That will have burned through. Is there anything else? I don't think... Excuse me. I have a handful of things. Ooh! I forgot. I finally have 2 of the RPG Maker games I wanted. I will just put both of them on here. I don't think anybody knows what they are, but it's, you know, it's nice to have those there as options. Actually, we'll keep that one off. But yeah, cool. Duration, yeah, cool. I already know what this is going to be. I wish democracy wasn't biased, but you know. Democracy has failed me in the past, and I will not be surprised when it fails me again. Oh, now you decide to work like I want you to. Whatever. Okay, well, wow. Wow, guys, I'm so surprised. I'm so shocked. And you're all unanimous in this completely surprising, never before seen, completely unanticipated result. I'm so shocked. You guys have really branched yourselves out. You guys are really stretching for me to do new things. Really stretching for me to experiment and push the Shandel brand forward. No. Parsatog, I both know where you sleep, and it's not far from where I am. Oh, poll ended. Let's see what won. Alright, drum roll please. With a whopping 100% of the vote, the winner of the Tuesday stream poll is Psycho no Sutoka. Which, there's no way Psycho had an update. Hold on, let me... I have to see. I have to see for myself if my nemesis, the bane of my existence, has actually recently been updated. Minor patch. There's been some minor patches. It had a Halloween update. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Why am I complimenting this game that I hate? This game, which has filled me with nothing but despair. Yeah, cool. I hate that we're having this conversation while I have this, like, upbeat, fun, tropical music playing in the background. It's a lie. It's a lie, and I know it to be a lie. You must suffer for our entertainment. There were so many other ways to make me suffer, though. So many other ways to make me suffer. There were every entry on that list was a form of suffering. Hold on, I can't remember what. What is the thing that you have on Google where you make papers? It's called Google Docs. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yep, you're gonna listen to me write my own execution notice. Nonsense. I hate it when my technology doesn't work. Picked the best one? No, you simply picked the one you knew I would enjoy the least. Okay. So we're going to add this to presently, and we'll come back to Hooked on You eventually, but not immediately. We are doing Sim 2 maybe tomorrow, if I can speak. And you wanna know something funny? Here's a funny thing. I can't show this because if I push any buttons about the display, my entire thing will explode. But I have a little segment of the my stream docket thingamabobler, and I have like it's just labeled banned. Things that I have said to myself I will not, stream because of different reasons. And guess what's on there? Guess what's on there? Psycho's there. But I have a little note next to it saying, we all know this will happen again. And didn't even take longer than a day. The first time I streamed, the first time, you all put me straight back into the meat grinder. I love you all. I work so hard to bring you guys a bit of joy, and this is how you repay me. A dagger in my heart and a sword at my back. Wow. We all knew this was going to happen. We all know how this works. All I can hope for is that something explodes. Actually, no. Let's hope nothing else explodes. I've had enough of exploding things today. But
one of the Disney songs I listened.
Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. It's like Control-Shift-T. Yeah, cool. Let me just make sure that this is... Yeah, this keeps making noise. Things that spark joy. No, this one does not spark joy. Okay. I think this is the first time I've ever reached the announcement segment and remembered any of the words that I was supposed to say, so I am pretty happy about that. Not super happy about how the poll went, but I am happy about all of the... I'm doing actual streamer things, and it feels great. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you can sleep knowing what you have sentenced your dear second favoritist streamer to. But until next time, either tomorrow or Monday, have a great one, and I will see you all whenever I shall see you. Bye.